Hi, this is Dale from Midas. We're going to now deal with removing the TEGRA PCB which lives on the larger HD271 DSP board. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now in an earlier video we'd removed this to gain access, but it is worth putting this back in just to point out that if you need to get to this, you'll need to pull these plastic plugs out which fit into these holes here. Be quite apparent. They simply fit in like so, come out very easily. So I'll just remove that now, but worth making a reference of. We can see the TEGRA lives under here, so we've got another one of those clips at the side. Sometimes you might have to just get a screwdriver in to just break the connection. There we go. So that's out there. One more this side at the top. And there should finally be one. It's rather awkward, but it's here at the front. And this airflow cover should then come off. Perfect, there we go. That's the airflow cover removed. So now we have exposed the TEGRA. It lives on top of the 271A, and it's got 4 screws holding this heatsink assembly in. So we'll unscrew these, and as you can see, they're quite long screws. Make sure you don't lose any of the washers when you take these off. There we go. So that's now freed up the heatsink. And take that off carefully because this is an earlier model. As you can see here, there is a heatsink compound, but most likely will have been replaced by the rubber sticker version which sits on top of there. But at the time of doing this, this is what the arrangement was. That now should leave this available to lift up, and we'll just gently lift the corners. Be careful not to knock any of these capacitors over. It can be a little bit stubborn. We've got to put it very gently because we don't want to put stress on this board. There we go. You can see it's connected in these areas here, so it'll only locate in one place, and obviously refitment, make sure they're in properly. The other thing here is you have under this 4 brass collars. A trick for actually getting these to line up again is actually quite simple. You put the screws in, line them up and get them through first, and then locate your connectors. So you have to be careful to take this off gently so these don't fly off. So there should be 4 of those. And that there is your TEGRA PCB which lives on your 271 DSP removed.